doing? I'm Elspeth.
Bleh. Bleh. Okay, good morning. Hello, hello. How are you? Good afternoon. How is everybody? Get down. Okay, you're annoying. Get down, 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 down. Get down, down, get down. Harry, down. Down. Seriously. No. All right. Climb on mommy. That works too. Ah, you're a pain. You know that? Hmm? You're a pain, kitty kitty. Did you land on that? That's not cool. Here, I'll get some treats. That'll keep you out of my hair for at least 5 minutes. There you go. Okay. Whoop. Good morning. Good afternoon, Arlene. Hello, Linda. Nice to see you. Nice to see everybody. All righty. So, we don't have a journal to start today because I have not decided which one I want to do yet. Yeah, I know. Very odd. All right, so I have this. Let's get this put away. This red Ricky Racky we didn't use. We will put this into the Ricky Racky box. We have a whole jar of Ricky Racky. Here we go. Ricky Racky jar. Red Ricky Racky. Go in the get in the thing. Yeah, in there. Okay. All right. Just lurking today, Arlene? Fantastic. Fantastic. Oh. Huh? No. All right, I'm going to cut a spine piece for this. We'll get that started because, we have projects. They're just like getting started. That's all. So, excuse me. We'll go ahead and get started on this one. This is a 3/4 inch spine. So we're going to go 5/8 on this one, I think. Let me see. Yeah, 5/8. Okay, let's see. See, now that the camera's on, the damn pigeons are out in the yard. I'm telling you, they wait for me to come inside. All right. Let's see how we're doing here. That's a beautiful thing. All righty. Hey, KK. So, yeah, like I'm waiting for this book to come in, and it's not here. And they're like, oh, it should be here in 7 to 14 days. But it has not shown up yet. This is 8. All right, we're going to try this a little bit. See how that works. A little bit more. So I had to reach out to the company last night and go, hey, where's my book, man? Okay, I'll explain why I just did that. See this? I have to take this off of the cutter because if I don't, Harry knocks it off and then steals it, and then I have stepped on this. It's not fun. He thinks it's hilarious. Hey, Tina. Are you recording said concert? Hey, Mary. Okay. KK's laughing. Urgh. Come on. You can do it. Go. All right. Oh, there were actually a couple of toys my kids weren't allowed to have. Legos. I hated Legos. I still hate Legos. Decided to cut a second piece of this. I don't think this was, I don't think it's thick enough. So I'm going to cut a second one. And then we took like that much off. Let's see. Got that right. Yeah, I was like, they got those Duplo blocks when they were kids. I stepped on the first one, and after that, it was like, no. And then Play-Doh. No Play-Doh. There. Just wanted that to be a little thicker. Let's see. Amy is in the house. Mary Sun said hello. Hello. Candy's in the house. See you, Tina. Wish her luck. She's going to be fabulous. Hello, Miss Janice. All right, so I'm going to let that dry. What else do we have that we can work on to get prepped for stuff? For stuff, we got to do stuff. All right, so I'm going to put this off to the side, let it dry. And here, come here. Okay, so I was at Michael's the other day, and they had, the buy one get two free. So I got this one, Peace on Earth. It's one of the ones I don't have. And I thought, it's kind of cute. It's not fantastic, but, it's kind of cute. I mean, that's adorable. That's cute. I like the strips. And I like the first couple of pages back here like that. That's not bad. That's cute. Not sure how I feel about this one, but it's not too awful. So I grabbed that. And because I got that, I got these two free. So this one's Bloomsbury. So I grabbed that. And then this one, Pink Parasol. I know it's pink, right? It's like tones of pink and coral. But that is a really cool page, okay? Some of the cut aparts are really cool on this one. And that's,
How's ginger?
It has pink tinted faded wood. Well, who doesn't need that in their life, I really didn't want this pad. I got the Christmas one because I didn't have that one in my collection. And then I was like, okay, get two free. So now I got to buy two pads. I didn't want another Christmas pad. They didn't have a whole lot of choice. I do like Bloomsbury. So I grabbed that one. And then I was like, I got to get another one. And this was the only one they had that I didn't already have. So, I ended up with it. All right, have you missed anybody? So, I suppose I can finish this up as soon as I find the front. There. Okay. I have found this is the front. I'm going to mark. No, you know what? I'll just cover this with something. All right, so we got to put some paper in here. Let me find something. How big is this one? Five and a half by 4 1/4. All right, so I can use a 6x6. Sure, why not? We'll do this. I know, it's so odd, right? Okay. So let's go in here and let's pull that so we can cut it down. That one. I don't know if I want to do that one. We'll do that one. We'll do this one. Somebody shoot me. That one. Crap, we're probably going to have to do this one too. And that one. Okay, we got paper. We'll cut these down. We'll understand momentarily why I picked that pad. Other than the fact that it was like right there. Excuse me for a second. In the hole. There we go. Okay. All right, let me get rid of this. This is the only thing I don't like about 6x6 pads. They put that little hole in it so they can hang it up, but the hole's not all the way in the strip. It's in the thing. So you lose like a 1/4 of an inch. On the top of that tag. Oh my goodness. And then this is like Jenga, trying to cut these things apart. Whoa. Yep, gotta take the whole thing off the top. All right. Get rid of this. And we'll cut this down. All right. And then we'll do these real quick. And I have to go past that. See, you literally have to take like, I don't know, it's like 1/8 of an inch off of there to get past that. It's just annoying. All right. That's enough. Hello, Jen. Alrighty. So, if you watched my video on my envelope, my card, greeting card journal, you'll notice, you'll recognize this, right? This is that little one. And it was just sitting here, you know, because this was like the demo, like put it together, see what it looks like kind of thing. So it's just white paper in here and some cards. And I figured, what the heck, let me finish it up. So I'll finish it. So let's get all that out of the way. Should have cut the things off the tops of these, huh? All right, let's do twos. And then like a 3. Okay. That one. And that one. 3 of those. And then we'll do this one. And that one. Okay. We cut stuff, you know? Bye, Candy. You lurk quiet, honey. I don't care. People can lurk in my channel. I like it when you lurk. What can I say? And today we're just kind of chilling and relaxing, you know? It's Friday. It's Friday. So, what's everybody got planned for the weekend? What are we planning on doing over the weekend? Anybody got anything good planned? Or are we all going to adult this weekend? I hate adulting, but, you know, sometimes I have to. And this weekend I have to. I have got to go and change the oil in Pepper. She's been waiting patiently. Pepper's my car. It looks like a giant Dr. Pepper can. So I'm going to adult and go and change the oil in the car. I rounded the wrong dang corner. Relaxing today, working Saturday and Sunday. Oh, Mary. That sucketh. So we'll put this pocket on this side instead. So we'll have a pocket and a pocket. No, we can't do that. We'll do it here. That'll go there, just like that. We'll put it right here, and then, because that's a top load pocket, I think. Yes, that's a top load pocket. So we'll put it right here, and then, you know, we can put something inside here. So we'll do it that way. Frances is trying to launch her sales in Senegent's makeup. Arlene will be vegging out with Defy tomorrow. Bye, Arlene. That is because tomorrow is Defy's auction, their monthly auction. Arlene, before you run off, put in the Defy link. Somebody put in the Defy link. I know somebody knows what it is. Me, not so much. I don't know what it is. I don't do the linky thingy. I'm very bad at the linky thingy. Janice is going to try and do all her Christmas cards. Yay! I got all of mine out last week and forgot to send them to my family. I only sent cards out to my friends. Oopsie. So I got to send out new cards. I got to make more cards because I make my cards. So I have to make some cards to send out to my family because I forgot to send cards to my family. Yeah. That was a fairly intelligent move on my part. Those people don't want to hear from me anyway, right? So, yeah. Hunt down my brother's address because I always forget. He's only lived there for like 20 years. And I can drive there. I can drive right to the door. Know exactly where it is. Just cannot for the life of me remember the address. Just, it's the way I am. I'm forgetful. And I wrote it down and put it in a safe place several times. And I can't remember what it is or where I put it. So, she sells seashells down at the seashore. There we go. So, I figure I'll just finish this little guy up. Why not, right? I don't know what I'm going to do with it once I finish it, but I'm going to finish it. Just because I hate unfinished projects sitting around on my desk. And let's be honest, it helps me get rid of some of my paper that I won't otherwise use. And get one from close family. My family used to be really close. Like, we were constantly in contact. And that's my extended family. And then, like, my grandmother passed away. And all of a sudden, it was like none of us knew each other anymore. I have cousins that I have not heard from in the whole of my adult life. That I used to spend every weekend with. You know, it's just weird. And then I've reconnected with some of my cousins as an adult. It took me over 20 years, but I found one of them that I had been looking for forever and ever and ever. Just because I wanted to know the kid was safe. You know, he wasn't in a great situation. My cousin is actually one of the original milk crate kids. And he was my baby cousin, you know? He was the only one that was at the time that was younger than me. And so I always kind of got stuck watching him. You know, that you take care of him now, you know, thing that your parents and grandparents do. And I always kind of got stuck watching him. And so he just disappeared one day. Like he just was gone. And so I spent about 30 years looking for him. Him and his father both. His father was one of my favorite relatives. So, you know, I looked for them. And where am I putting this? Let me just make sure here because I don't want to do that again. I think we're going to put this one here. So let's cut this one because we can't do the same design twice in a row. And it took me a very long time, but I finally found him. And I was actually able to go see him about 2 years ago. He lives not far from me. He lived in Vegas for a long time. His daughter and his ex-wife still live here. And so I go there because he lives in Southern California where my brother lives, by where my brother lives. And so, you know, I go see him and he comes and sees me and I have a relationship with my little baby cousin that I didn't think I would ever see again. Get this one on here. Bye, Jen. Sell you some of the partial paper pads? Their mamas didn't teach them right, Jen. I know. I know. Let's see. I'm reading to catch up. I'm catching up. Make sure. There we go. Hey, Joe. You know, Mary, I would, except for one little thing. Every time I get rid of a paper pad and I go, oh, I'm never going to use that, it then becomes like it has the paper in it that's the perfect thing for a tag. Or I need that theme. Usually I get the paper pads to Amy. She cuts them up. And this last time I was like, please tell me you didn't cut that up. She's like, not yet. I was like, oh, good. Because it was the animal print pad that we used for Where the Wild Things Are. So I just moved them, out of my corner over here. And I take them out and put them in the garage on a shelf. And then every now and then I go out and look at them and go, oh, yeah, I could use you. Let's be honest. This pad right here, I'll be honest. If I looked in 6x6, I probably have 3 versions of this pad. Yep. At least. At least. I don't know why, but I think I was doing some kind of a project at the time. And I needed... I think I needed the mermaids. And anyway, I bought the pad and I brought it home. And I started to work on the project. And then I went back to the store like a couple of weeks later and they had it with a different cover on it. And I looked at it and went, oh, that's kind of cool. And it's mermaids and I need mermaids. So let me grab it. So I grabbed it. And next thing you know, I've got like 3 copies of the dang thing. Because that's how my life works. Can't use purple here. So I guess we'll put this one on there. Purple on purple. It's a tonal thing, So, yeah, I have like 3 versions of this pad. What I should do is go through my 6x6 pads and see what I have never used. Because I do have a lot of them I've never touched. And then those I could get rid of. The 12x12s are harder to get rid of, though. So those I cut into tags. Sorry, honey. All right, so I'm going to let all those dry before I do anything else in here. Hey, man, go in the hole. Okay. Put that over there. Put that there. Well, I like digitals, and we all know I have lots of them. But my issue with digitals is they're all the same. They all get their images from the same places. And so they're pretty much all exactly the same. And I can buy one digital from one person and it's like $3. And then pretty much the same digital from somebody else is like $8. And they're extremely specific. Like I can't use them to mix and match and stuff like that. Because the colors are just a fraction off or something. So, I mean, I like digis. Don't get me wrong. We all know I use them. But not my go-to. I don't want to do stuff that looks like everybody else's. I don't even like to say, like when I'm doing something, like I know that I'm supposed to, that it's the right thing to do, to, go, oh, I got this digital from Jane or whatever. But I don't even like doing that, to be honest, because it's like, I want you to have the idea, the idea of a project. I don't want you to do exactly what I've done. Because that's not being very creative. And so I don't like to do that, like when other people go, like if I see a project I like, I always look at it and go, okay, what can I do to change that? So I like digis. I think there's a place for them, but then I think that sometimes they get a little overused. Just saying. KK gives the ladies the paper she doesn't like. I don't know if that's good or evil, KK. I have this pad. I'm going to keep these 5 pages. You guys can have the rest. Horrible. All right. What do we have next? What do we have up next? See, I'm just trying to finish off stuff. Trying to get stuff finished off. Translation, get it put away. I'm tired of looking at it. All right. Okay. My little corner over here is a mess right now, so. Come here, you little booger.
What?
Not you, you little booger. Get your cold hand off of me. Oh my God. Okay. My jig went all wonky. It did. It went wonky. Yeah, you got to use the ugly papers. That's what this is about, You could just use the ugly stuff. Okay. I'm going to put a clip on these. In there, over there. Okay, got that out of the way. Yep. Ugly paper? Just turn it over. And there is paper that is so ugly. And I think they do it on purpose. Like if you buy a paper pack, there's always like at least a third of it that is the ugliest stuff on the planet.
I'm the new guy on the design team.
And no matter who you talk to, everybody goes, yeah, that's some ugly shit. Shh. Casi cari. I'm casi cutting. Yes. You know what that means, right? Just don't let me say anything, because if I say anything, this video is going to get an R rating. And there. There. So Harry got out yesterday. Yeah, for about a minute. He got out the door. Tweedledum and Tweedledee over here decided to chase him.
Good idea. Huh?
So he got up on the wall, jumped into the neighbor's yard, which he always does when he gets out. He goes next door to visit. And then he carried on down the way there and found out there's new doggies in the neighborhood, and they were working at him. So he decided to come home. He was home in about 5 minutes. I glue stuff on top just to
You know why he wanted to get out so bad. He heard the neighbors had a new outside kitchen.
So he was about 5 minutes before he was back, and he comes down the wall. And here's the thing about Harry. I have a big brick wall in my backyard. It goes all the way around. Harry's too fat to turn around on it.
It's a cinder block wall.
It's not quite as wide as a cinder block. And he's too fat to turn around. We've all seen Harry's fat bag. He's a fat cat. So, yeah, too fat to turn around. So, he comes back. He walks the whole length of the backyard, and I'm watching him. But there's a gate there that I can't get through. I have to unlatch it and everything, and it's kind of a pain in the butt. So I'm waiting to see what he does. He comes all the way down the side towards the front of the backyard there. And he looks at me, and he's like, Mom. So I go over and I climb the fence. I have to, and not really climb it. I have to put my leg over, and it's not very tall. And so I go out. There's a big bush, and I go out to the other side of the bush, and I was like, get over here. And he comes over and he lays down, and he's like, they're big doggies, and I went outside, and I can't get off the wall. And so I reach up and I grab him and I take him down off the wall. And I start to walk towards the fence with him to come back in the house. And he's like, wait a minute. I just want it down. I don't want to go back in. So, yeah. He's mad at me because I made him come in the house last night because he was out in the cold, meandering around the neighborhood
And rain.
in the rain. Yeah, he wanted his treat from the neighbor, and they're not out there. But they've built a an outdoor kitchen, and
They love their garlic. Love those people.
they, oh my god, they do this garlic thing. Oh, oh my god. When they cook that, we just go out and sit outside. And then Amy and I go and get pot stickers with garlic sauce and masubi. Spam masubi. Which I think I'm going to go get today. I'm going to go and get pot stickers today. Because I want pot stickers. I also want beef pepper steak. I'm in a weird food mood. I'm in a very weird food mood. You know, he gets this thing in his head every now and then where he wants to go back outside. And I will let him out, but there are some things that I don't. Like when it's really super hot, I don't want to let him out because the coyotes come down and they will eat him. You know? And so I don't like to do that, when the coyotes that time of the year. So he can't go out when it's like really super hot out. I don't like it when he goes out when it's really cold, because if he's cold, he's more likely to go in somebody's house, if they try to bring him in. And he's a big fat, let's be honest, he's a big fat lazy house cat. He's not like, the big scary Tom. No, he's a big fat lazy house cat. I mean, he eats onion rings, for crying out loud. He's a big, fat, lazy house cat. He gets a handful or two of treats every day, 2 or 3 times a day. Plus his wet food, which he just licks the gravy off of it. He doesn't actually eat the food. Plus he has, his feeder full of dry food that he can eat whenever he wants to.
Not spoiled at all, no.
He eats the dog food. Occasionally he gets it in his head that he wants some of that. And so he goes over to the dog's feeder and he gets some of that. And then whatever I'm eating, as far as he's concerned, except corn, is for him. So he's just this big, lazy, fat house cat. And, he thinks he's this svelte, young.
He's Garfield.
Yeah, he's Garfield. Let's be honest. And he wants to go out, but he's really just not very well equipped for it. And I don't want to let him out too much because, as some of you know, Harry was a rescue from the California wildfires a few years back. And he had a brother. There was just the 2 of them left in the litter. The mom was burnt, and the rest of the litter was burnt. These were the only 2 that survived. And so they didn't want to separate them. So it took like 6 volunteers, each driving them a portion of the way to get them from California, where the wildfires were, to Vegas. And I adopted them. Well, there were two of them, Harry Houdini and Jack the Ripper. Jack. Jack belonged to my daughter, and Harry belonged to my son. And my daughter let Jack outside. Harry didn't really get to go outside too much, but she let Jack out, and he became feral because they were born feral. And I don't want that to happen to him. You know? I want him to stay with me. God, I hate cats. But, I don't want him to go out or run into a coyote and get eaten. Mess with a dog because he's very protected here. The dogs here don't mess with him too much. I don't want him to go down there and mess with a dog and find out that, that dog's going to eat him. And will eat him. But, his brother went feral pretty quick. And I just don't want to see that happen to him. He's actually a really good cat. All things considered. That I don't like cats and he's an annoying pain in the butt. But, he's not a bad boy. He's just spoiled and annoying. Hello, Carla. All right, Francis. I mean, as far as Harry's concerned, like the fish, we have fish in the house, the fish. That's not a food source because it doesn't come out of a package or can. It's not prepared for him and it's not in his bowl.
It's not dead and waiting to be eaten.
It's not pre-cooked, Harry's extent of eating things that actually look like fish and don't just smell like fish are treats that are shaped like fish. He does not know how to take care of himself. And I'm serious, by the way. I'm going to give Harry his own channel. Yep, it's going to be all Harry all the time. I should just put some cams in my house and film him. You guys would not believe how rotten he really is. All right, Joe, go feed the hubber. He really is a horrible, horrible, rotten, obnoxious kitty. You know, but he's mine, so what the hell. Mm. Oh. The carpal tunnel is starting to get to me, I'll tell you. Oh, where is the ibuprofen? Ibuprofen. All right. Let's take ibuprofen and allergy pills. All right, med check. If you got them, take them. Okay. Oh. Well, at least I have an appointment to go see the surgeon. We can start the whole process over again. Ah. Oh, good gravy. I'm kind of proud of me. I haven't thrown anything yet. And this is what, the third one I've had to cut out? That's pretty good for me. I usually throw something by now. You know, the cat, the scissors, something. I'm not going to throw the cat. I don't throw the cat. At least not my cat. Now, if he was somebody else's cat, I might. What are you doing over there, gorgeous? You. I can call you anything I want. I married you. And I'm old, so, you know, blame senility for the rest of it. Bad eyes, yeah. Nap time, Mary? You gonna go take a nap? All right. I'm going to as soon as I'm done with this live. Yep. And then I'm gonna get up, go get spam masubi, pot stickers, and then I'm gonna go to the Chinese place and pick up pepper steak. Have a regular smorgasbord, you know? All right. There. All right, I got one more to do. Two of those, two of those. Need to cut another one of those. Oh. One of these. 5 golden wings, 4 calling birds, 3 friends, and 2 turtle dove, and a partridge in a pear tree. I'll make spaghetti later. You can eat later. I'm going to sleep now. You know, these kids don't understand. They don't want to ever take a nap. And then you hit like 50.
Mandatory.
And you're like, nap? I think I will. Don't mind if I do. I went laid down yesterday. I was down for like 2 hours. I didn't necessarily sleep the whole time, but I was down. And for me, it's about the carpal tunnel, because for some reason, I don't know why, but at like 3 o'clock in the morning is when my carpal tunnel really hurts. And it wakes me up. Now, I've actually heard from a lot of people who've had carpal tunnel that is in fact the case. Like, it hurts at night. So I'm not sleeping at night. And then my alarm goes off, at 8 in the morning, so that I can get up, let the dogs out, feed the Harry, and do all the things that I got to do before I go live. So I will come out here and I'm exhausted because I really haven't slept that much, because my hands have had me up most of the morning. And so when I'm done with the live, I'll be like, I think I'm going to go take a nap now. And I'm telling you, I want that nap, Like, oh, nap is a good thing. I lay down and I'm like, oh, nap is good. And every now and then when my grandkids are over, I get Buggy to take a nap with me. I'd be like, Buggy, come on. I'd be like, what? Let's go take a nap. He'd be like, oh, yeah, sure. Let's go. Some of that has to do with the fact that I have the most comfortable bed on the planet. Because of my back injury, my bed is like very supportive and yet very padded all at the same time. And I have like body pillows and, all that kind of stuff. Yeah, so when I'm on the road, not so happy. Yep, rest when you can get it. But like right now, it's my right hand that's really annoying. Like, these 3 fingers are permanently asleep now. And this part here. That I can still feel. My pinky, of course, is fine. But these are like asleep permanently now. Now punch a hole in the top and nearly done. Hell, I just tell Hubber I'm going to take a nap. I'll be like, honey, I'm taking a nap. He'll be like, okay. See you in a little bit. Oh, no. Now, Hubber does power nap on his lunch break at work. He power naps for 40 minutes on his lunch break.
If I'm lucky.
If he's lucky. I think I need something other than red and white twine. Let me see what I got. Okay. I'm going to use this because the green I have is more of a lime green. So I think we're going to use the jute. Yeah, I like the jute on there. Okay.
Nice. You really need to read the binder.
And 2. A 3. 4. 5. Over there. Carla says, Hubbard!
Hey, Carlo.
Oh. When the moon hits you out like a big pizza pie, that's amore. When the stars all shine through, just like pasta through the air in love. Tippy tippy doo, tippy tippy day, tippy tippy doo. Okay, let me put that in there. Last 2. Oh yeah, Amy's champion at naps. She can nap with the best of them. All right, last one. Okay. See, it's just the weird stuff that runs through my head. I heard that the other day when I went to the vampire shop. I had to go to the vampire shop. That's where they poke you. And she bruised me there. And then they bruised me up here. And they bruised me on my bruise. I'm mad about that. Okay. I don't want to do the big ones. Right now. I'll do them. I just don't want to do them right at this moment. These go in here. These go in here as well. In there. Okay. A kiss is still a kiss. A sigh is just a sigh. As time goes by. I honestly don't even know how I know those stupid songs. Other than, you would think I would know like the beer barrel polka. But I don't. I do know how to do the beer barrel polka. So, yeah. I forgot to ink this one. Let's take a look. Make sure we got them all. And that one. Hey, 66% is not bad. I inked a full 2/3 of a project. For me, that's pretty good, actually. Okay. All inkied? All inkied. All right. Those are all inkied. See, that's why I don't get a flu shot. I don't get the flu shot because I always feel like I've got the flu after I get it. Hey, Zoe. Boog. I'm going to get the boog. Hold on. Boog, boog, boog. Get in the boog. Take your ties with you. There you go. Okay. That's done up there. All right. That's good. Blah. No, you don't like the gripping could. Yeah. I used to take my mom to get them. But I got them one time. And I felt like crap for a week. I was like, yeah, not doing that again. Let me see. Nope, not doing it. All right. All right, that's that. Let's bring this over real quick. All right. So these are big pockets and we need big things to go in them. So we'll make some tags for those and we'll make some tags for these. So let's do some measuring. All right, so it's 4 inches across. So let's just take an inch right off the top for, 3 by 5 index card size. All right, 3 by 5. This size. It's not white, it's off-white, but it's my note cards. I have this box of note cards. I got it in a bag and I'm trying to use them up, so what the hell. So let's cut a tag here. What did you lose now, my darling? Okay. Well, I'm sorry, but you were married to that first woman. What can I say?
Yeah. Lost that in my mind long before her.
You had to have. You married her.
I blamed my parents.
Okay.
Why not? Everyone else does.
Is that what we're working now? We're just going to blame our parents for shit?
Why not? Everyone else is. Join the bandwagon.
Well, for the most part, our parents are dead, so it's not like they can dispute their bad behavior.
Right. And they came from the age of bad behavior. So what the hell? It's a win-win for us.
Yes, when I was a kid, the beer barrel polka was a thing. Yep. Every freaking holiday. Roll out the barrel and we'll have a barrel of fun. Oh my God. Inevitably, somebody got shit-faced. And, my family is half Irish. So, this is what I've learned. Put a bunch of gypsies and Irishmen in the same room, there's going to be a fight. Yep. And every Christmas, Mitch Miller and the gang. Oh my God. Mitch Miller and the gang, that's how I learned like every Christmas carol I know. Pretty much. Yep. Or they used to sell the albums that had the sing along sheets in them. All right, let me take a look at my thing. Narwhals, not gummy bears. There it is. Washi tape. Okay. With the mermaids that match my mermaids. I knew I had some. Numerical commercials, yeah. Yeah, Mitch Miller and the gang used to have an album. My grandmother owned it. And it came with these like sing-along sheets. And every Christmas, we'd all be standing around singing along with Mitch Miller and the gang. Oh, Christmas tree. Oh, Christmas tree. Of course, that would be like, right after, we did the Irish Roman Catholic Christmas, which, if you don't know, Irish Roman Catholics are the only more Catholics than the Pope. Like, they're more Catholic than the Pope, okay? On certain days of the year. Christmas is one of them. So my grandfather, who never wore a suit, never went to church, used to make us go to church on Christmas Eve. And when you'd say something about it, he'd be like, because we're good Catholics. 364 days of the year. No, we went on Easter too. Ash Wednesday, like the big days. And if you said something about it, you were like, why is it we only go to church on certain days? He would say, because those are the important ones, God knows you love him the rest of the time. So it's like a check-in. Yes, Santa on the shaver. Woo! Oh my God. Yes, I love Burl Ives. I will do this. When my kids were little younger, not little, but younger, when DVD players were just coming out, my ex-husband's best friend did one of the most amazing things for my kids. He copied all of those old claymation Christmas movies. And I know you can buy them now, but the ones that he got were some of the ones that aren't on those DVDs. He took all the ones that were on his old VHS tapes, because he had the VHS to DVD recorder, and he made videos for my kids. And there's like 6 of them. And it's all of the old Christmas movies that we used to watch. Even some that aren't the claymations. The old Danny Kaye movies, that we used to watch around Christmas time. And yeah, he recorded all of them. And he passed away a couple of years ago. But he made, and like I said, there's like 8, 9, 10 of those DVDs. And I immediately had them all copied and then put them away for my grandkids. But fantastic, awesome, over-the-top memories from those, and I get to share them with my kids and my grandkids, because now I can go, well, you should have seen da-da-da-da-da-da, and wait till you watch blah, 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 blah. And my grandkids can now watch that stuff, and they can see it, and they can go, wow, that was kind of cool. My youngest grandkids actually have an appreciation for Danny Kaye. .45s. I'm telling you, it was a thing. Let's see. Let's check our. Yeah, Babes in Toyland. That was one of the Danny Kaye's that he had. Loved Babes in Toyland. The old Laurel and Hardy version. Ah! Kids today, they don't get that. But you know what? I will give you this one. My son, my oldest son, has a thing for does anybody remember the movie with James Cagney, Yankee Doodle Dandy? My oldest son loves James Cagney in that movie. He doesn't like him in the gangster movies or anything. He only really likes him in that movie. I would 4 o'clock in the morning, I would hear noise and I would come downstairs and my son would be sitting in front of the television with American Movie Classics on going, but Yankee Doodle was on. Yeah, but you have school. But Yankee Doodle is on. That boy is obsessed with Lucille Ball. He loves Lucy. I remember taking him to Universal Studios when he was like 6 years old, and he got away from us, and we were freaking out. And then I stopped and I thought about it for a minute, and I realized I knew exactly where he was. We had gone to see Backdraft. And Backdraft is down at the bottom of Universal Studios. There's like a big hill, and it's down there. It's all the way in the back. And there's Jurassic Park the ride, the ET thing, Backdraft. And right here, there's like a restaurant. And right here, kind of off the side of the restaurant, is a Lucille Ball Memorial Museum type thing where they have like outfits that she wore in the show and all kinds of stuff like that in there. And we went down and we went to the ET. Well, we took the tour first, then we did the ET ride, then we went to do Backdraft, and he saw the Lucille Ball. Well, he got away from us and we couldn't find him. I knew exactly where he was. We went in there. He's sitting there. They have like a whole wall of TVs that play Lucille Ball movies, the TV show. He's sitting there on the floor in front of the TV watching Lucille Ball. I knew exactly where he was. Hi, Chris. If I miss you in the chat, I apologize. Like I said, I need a nap. I'm a little tired. So if I miss you in the chat, I do apologize. Just yell at me. Everybody else does. All right. I don't even know why we're decorating this thing. Besides the fact that I just can't have it sitting around here not being completed. Okay, so that one fits there, and this one is going to go in here, I believe. I gotta do that thing. You know, the thing. We'll do the thing on the other one too. There we go. For a second there, I thought this was a side load, and then I was like, no, it can't be. All right, let's come back over to this one. We'll do the thing on this one. I didn't do the thing over here. I was just seeing if it fit. So let's do the thing. I didn't want to do the thing. Okay. Oh, that's because I had the other thing. Yeah. I forgot. I was going through more than the norm. All right. All right, so we got 2 buckets right there. And then we have 1, 2, 2 sides. Let's see. 1, 2. Yeah, 2 side load pockets. Okay. Yeah, my son, he's 26 years old, 25 years old, and he absolutely loves, like, I Love Lucy. When he turned 21 and he got to gamble for the first time, I took him to the casino and I was like, all right, come on. And I always give my kids, you know, it's a, yes, you get to gamble, but there's going to be a lesson involved here. I give them so much money in $5 bills and they put that in their right pocket. And if they win, I don't care what it is. If they win anything, they have to pull the ticket out, put it in their left pocket. And at the end of the 5s in their right pocket, they're done. And it's to teach them that, you know, they need to separate what they can afford to lose from what they want to win, you know? And it's called gaming responsibly. Most responsible thing is to not be in the casino. But when you live here and you turn 21, it's like, you gotta go. So I take him in and we were walking through and I was like, what are you doing? And he goes, I know they have I Love Lucy machines in here. So he went and found himself an I Love Lucy machine, sat his butt down, and that was it. He played his, you know, couple of bucks and he was done. He's like, all right, I'm over it. Let's go. I did my thing. I was like, all right, you be you, boo. But he was done. So, you know. I was happy. All right, so this I will finish off later. I'm not in the mood to finish it at the moment, but I do have to go spend 15 minutes with the hubs. I love this candle. It's called Moonlit Starry Night. And it actually smells good. All right. Yeah, I know it plays with Cagney dancing. Who knew he could dance, right? But my son loves, I tried to show him, when I found out he liked it, I was like, oh, let me show you. And so I tried to show him other James Cagney movies, and he was like, no. He only likes that one. It's just weird. But he does. He loves it, and it's it's his jam. And I Love Lucy. I remember for Christmas one year, I actually bought him the box set of all of the I Love Lucy episodes. He was beyond himself. I got him a $10 chip with I Love Lucy on it. It was from one of the casinos that had closed. It was some kind of special that they were running at some point, and the casino had now closed, so it had no monetary value other than as a historic object. So I bought it for him. I actually won it in an auction on eBay, and he was like, yeah! The I Love Lucy license plate with his name on it, he was like, oh. I mean, he loses his mind for I Love Lucy. I'm like, are you serious? He loves her. Loves her. And anything that is I Love Lucy, he's got a whole collection of vintage I Love Lucy stuff. And I'm like, you are weird. You are the weirdest kid I have. And then the next two came. And you know what I found out? They can get weirder.
Oh, yeah.
Oh. All right. That. Put this over here. I'm going to check. See, he did a lot of stuff kind of like Danny Kaye style. You know, that was a thing. And Danny Kaye, that man could go from straight up to almost on the ground and never leave his feet. Oh my God. I used to love watching him when I was a kid. Oh. All right. What was I looking for? All right, let me see. I'm going to check again. Nope. Okay. All right, so we have finished the Dr. Seuss. It's done. It's over there. It just needs to be wrapped up. And I have an extra folio that I did in there. And you really need to check out the video on this because it's stinking cute and it's really simple to make. So if you haven't seen this video yet, go check this video out. Watch the video. Watch the video. Okay, that's all I'm saying. I know, it was weird. Like he would be, and he could do it in any direction. Oh my God, the man he'd be like, ree, ree. And you'd be like, what the hell? The man was made of rubber.
He glided.
Oh my God. Loved him to death. Loved him to death. He was fantastic. One of the few celebrities that have actually visited his grave. I took flowers and stuff, like, because that was like a part of my childhood. You know, that was the thing. But you know, I travel around a lot. Sometimes if there's like a celebrity grave or something in an area that I'm going to, I will go check it out. But I did go check his out. All right. So, where are we? Yeah, dazed and confused. I'm dazed and confused. All right. So I am, I'll finish this up. You know, who knows? Maybe Sunday we'll finish this. And I will decide what topic we're going to be doing for the next book. I don't know, because I was expecting a book to be here and it hasn't arrived yet. And I kind of wanted that book to actually be able to do this. So, yeah. So don't like have another book ready to go. I'll get one ready, but we'll start it on Wednesday, maybe Sunday, who knows. But I am going to be I'm dark tomorrow because that's Hubbard Day.
Ooh, yay!
As we call it around here, Dadder Day. Dadder Day, because you know that's the day that all the daddies get to spend with their kids. It's Dadder Day. We started that with my grandkids because at one point their biological father used to take them on Saturdays. We always called it Dadder Day. It's Dadder Day. So I am going to I'm going to say goodbye for now because I'm going to go see Hubbard for a few minutes before he has to start work.
Yay.
And then I'm going to go take a nap, and then I'm going to get up and go get some Spam Masubi and some pot stickers.
I'll take a double whopper with cheese.
Double Whopper with cheese, and then some beef pepper steak and fried rice. Because I like fried rice. All right. So if you're new here and you haven't done so already, go ahead and hit that red button for me and subscribe. Like me, ring my bell, share me with all your friends, and all your friends can be my friends. My friends can be your friends, and our friends can all get to be friends. Before you know it, we have a giant crafting community. I go live on Wednesdays, Thursdays, Fridays, and Sundays at 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. That's 11, 12, and 1 across the country. I also post videos on Mondays and Wednesdays, and sometimes on Thursdays and Fridays, and who knows, sometimes even on Saturdays. I will be starting a new series on Saturdays where I'm going to be posting a video on Saturday morning, and then I will go live Saturday afternoon for a little while to discuss what we did in the video. It's sort of kind of a free class type thing. So if you are interested in learning how to make, what do they call it? Upcycle? Whatever. If you want to do a little golden book, whatever they call it nowadays, we're going to be doing little golden books in there. And so if you want to grab a little golden book, I'll be starting that after the first of the year. And I have a lot of really great videos coming out over the next 2 weeks. So don't miss them. Check those out. And, always leave me a comment. I always love to hear from you guys, and I always get back to you on those comments. So until I see you again, do me a favor, guys. Stay safe. Bye-bye.